All right, fellas, we're back with another video by Midwest Safety. It says, a woman plays victim after terrorizing 5 kids. So let's go ahead and get right into it.
County 911, do you need police, fire, or ambulance?
I like to have officers in my room at the Embassy Suites, room 301.
All right, tell me exactly what happened.
Woman keep getting drunk and she left the room, left her children with me. I told her not to, I'm disabled. She comes back in the room, hearing me talk to my children about what she did and how irresponsible it was. So she spits in my face.
And who is this woman to you?
A friend,
Is this like your girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, sir?
ex-girlfriend.
How many minutes ago did this happen?
This just happened, man.
Where's the person now?
Right here in the room.
No, I don't want no. I need to get the person's description. What is her race?
She's white now,
How old is she?
32.
What is she wearing?
A white t-shirt, some pajama pants. She's extremely drunk.
What's her name?
Marilyn. She did this in front of my children.
How old is each child?
My daughter is 9 and my son is 7.
Are there any other children?
Oh yeah, 3 children.
How old are they?
Oldest is 11 and the youngest is, I believe, 7.
All right, and officer will dispatch as soon as possible and call us back if anything changes or if you have any further information, okay?
Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. What we got going on tonight? Too much alcohol, screaming, mushing in my face, spitting in my face. My children sitting here. She doesn't know how to control themselves.
You guys live together?
No.
All these, your guys' children in this house.
Food here and the one in the shower was her child, her children. These 2 are mine. So I full custody of my children. Spitting in my face and mushing me in my face, my children.
Dude, this is traumatic for the kids. Like, I know I say that in almost all of these videos that kids are involved, but I truly do pray for these kids. And I hope that, I just wish that people would leave the drama for maybe times that the kids aren't around, or handle that not in front of them, especially when you bring police into the equation, especially if one of their parents gets arrested. Then they grew up thinking that the cops took their parents away, and typically it's reinforced by the parent.
And if I did that to her, we already know where I'd be headed or already be. It's not fit.
What's her name?
Now,
Do you have an ID, man? I can't do anything if you stole my credit card. But I can go to my bank and have them make me a card. But I can't do anything about that now because he stole it. So if it's not there, I can't physically. How long are you guys supposed to stay here for? Just tonight? Do you want to complete domestic forms? Bring up some forms.
Like, the poor kids, man. Imagine you're checking in the hotel and then the cops are just there, like, swarming this one room. I'd probably have second thoughts of checking in that hotel. Granted, it's not the hotel's fault, but still. That would be awkward, man. I know he's just doing his job, but still would be awkward.
Let me talk to you a little bit what's how ordinarily if we get a call domestic for certain conditions that have to apply. If you guys live together, if there's physical injuries that are visible, bloody nose, you're sitting there with scratches and stuff like that. In that case, we make an arrest on the spot.
What's going on, everybody? How's your guys' night? You guys here on a trip or?
The worst trip imaginable. If you guys aren't residing together, if there's no visible injuries, obviously she spit in your face, so there's no visible. What we ordinarily do in that case is do an application for triggers. However, she does have that act protective order. So I'm waiting on the conditions of that now. If it says, shall not threaten, shall not harass, shall not assault, if that's the case, that in and of itself violates the court order. So I'll try to do it so it ain't in front of the kids. You guys get some peace and quiet here tonight.
So at least the officer's not trying to do it in front of the kids, man. Like, a lot of these cases, I truly feel for the kids. The mother and daughter, when they set up the son or brother, they were trying to, I'll leave that video down in the description, but that's another crazy video, and it happened in front of young children as well. I don't understand why they don't separate themselves from their own children to save them from the trauma.
So what we're going to get you while we're waiting on that to fill this out here real quick.
Calvia, I still need my half of dinner, please.
So we're not going to get into that at the moment. So just give us.
What? For what?
Okay. We can discuss that part later.
No, why?
We're not worried about
No,
money.
Dude, you might be going to jail. You might be going to jail. Who the hell cares?
Later on, okay?
No, why?
It's not important at the moment.
That is to me because I have children to feed. He's rich, I'm not.
We can deal with that shortly. We're going to deal with
No,
one thing at a time.
when you guys aren't around.
Okay, we're going to be here.
No, I will what?
Okay, we're not going to do that. We'll have a seat back in there a sec.
That's crazy. Y'all, come on. For what?
I'm just doing what he told me to do. I told her, have yourself here on the couch, hang out in this room. I'll explain everything to you when we get out.
But how controlling are you? To where I can't even leave the room. What happened? What happened? Why the f am I not allowed out of the room? What happened?
Dude, see, like this right here. She is just traumatizing this child, bro. Like, why are you screaming at the kid, man? He's trying to build a fort and, like, disassociate. Like I said previously, there was a kid where the entire instance he was in a VR headset, and I said I didn't blame him. Back in the day, it was the DS or the PSP or whatever. I get the disassociating when, you know, traumatic ass shit is happening, but why is she screaming at this kid? He has nothing to do with this. Yeah, like,
Why do they keep looking at you?
Severe leads lower symptoms due to menopause.
It's wrong. Black guy from work. Exactly why.
Whoa.
We're trying to reserve the room because we're not going back to see this is a dude. So can we please leave?
As soon as we get done, we'll be out of here.
Yeah, that tells me that gives me no information. I need you to go talk to your partner and figure out when we can leave.
As soon as I find out, you will know.
What's that? Come talk to you.
them poor kids, man.
Alright.
Because I want to talk to you a second. So what's going on?
They're trying to separate her from the kids so they can arrest her. That's what's happening. And good on the officers for doing that and trying not to do this in front of the kids. Now, if she goes willing, who knows? But good on them for at least trying to separate this from the children.
I don't trust him.
You were just asking me a bunch of questions. These are the answers.
Apparently. Soraya. Come on.
Babe, children.
Yeah,
What am I going to jail?
yeah.
You have an active. I've got no option, so you're going to go with us for a couple hours. I don't want to do this in front of them. Okay?
Is there anything you need inside? Do you want a jacket, a hoodie, anything that I can grab for you real quick?
See, they're being extremely nice. Like they're very considerate for the children, and I give them a lot of props for that.
It's only going to be a couple hours, probably.
I didn't do anything.
Are you saying you spit in his face?
No, I didn't. I was in front at the front.
Let's not cause a disturbance and catch another charge now from screaming.
He's been trying to fight with me all weekend.
Do you need anything else out of the room?
No, yeah.
Do you want a hoodie or a jacket or anything?
I don't want my children around him. I don't want my children around him. I don't want my children with him.
So they can get by themselves.
They can go to CPS and I will fight to get them back. I don't want them with him. He's abusive. He's a f***ed up person.
Is he a father of a
No, he's not.
I'm just asking.
He's not.
I don't know.
He's not. I don't want him around my children.
You have a.
If you didn't want him around the children, why were they there with him? Like, why were the children there? I just don't understand situations like this.
Gun members there?
People are too trusting with strangers, man.
You trusted him enough to get here?
Yeah.
I was here with his children while he was outside. I watch his children.
Where did all the alcohol come from tonight?
Yeah.
The bar or
The bar from up
You're at
front.
the
No,
bar,
honestly,
where-
honestly, the only way the alcohol came, it was from up front. But literally, as soon as the alcohol came into the picture, he started being an asshole.
my point is, while you're downstairs with the alcohol, where were they at?
They were up here
Yeah.
with him. I only wanted
Yeah.
to be with him.
See, and then right there, like, it doesn't make sense.
No. First of all, you can give me a breathalyzer test. I don't give
I can tell you got a little alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I lie? I'm an adult.
Okay.
Okay.
We're just making a point here with the kid.
But I don't want my children here with him. He's abusive. I don't want my children here with him. I would
You're gonna have to call somebody to come and get that. Okay.
It's always see, I'd never understand these predicaments. They're always worried about their children, but after the fact that they commit the crime. If you were really, truly worried about your kids, you wouldn't have assaulted this man, allegedly. You know,
Anything else out of the room?
Do you want a hoodie, a jacket, kind of thing?
No, my children. I'm not leaving my children with him. I'm not. You know, I'm not leaving my children with him. I'm not leaving my children with him. I'm not leaving my children with him. I have an option. I'm not leaving my children with him. What did I do?
Violate the court order.
I didn't know there was a court order. It could have been any white girl he was with.
No, I'm saying.
No, it could have been any white girl. No, I I don't want, no, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I just want my children.
Me like these so they don't go and crush
I
you out
don't
in your ass.
want my children leaving. I don't want them with him. I do not want my children with him. I do not.
CPS isn't gonna just come pick him up because you got locked.
I don't care. I don't want my children with him. I do not want, you cannot make me. I don't want my children with him.
Hold on.
But she left her kids with him to go get drunk. Like,
I don't want my children with him. I don't trust him.
Stop.
I don't want my children
But you
with
want your
him.
kids to see this, really?
Yes, I do. I don't want my children with him. He's a
like that right there. Like, why would you want your kids to see this? This is just nothing but traumatic.
piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. Stop. No. I don't want my children with him.
Stop getting more charged.
I don't care. I don't want my children with him.
You obviously don't care about them children if you don't care about getting more charges.
Well, then walk.
He's
No, I'm not leaving my children. You're a piece of shit. I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges. I've screamed. You guys seen that? I screamed. I didn't want my children with them. I screamed. I screamed it. You dumb.
Just keep talking.
You dumb. You're breaking my arms.
Stop dipping down.
I didn't do anything. I'm dipping down because you're hurting me.
No, it's not.
You're hurting me.
You're dipping down. Stop.
No, I'm dipping down because you're hurting me.
Arm is not moving. You stand still. It does not hurt.
Let go of me.
Can we not make a scene in the lobby, please?
No, I'm making a big scene. Yep. I don't want him touching me. Get off of me. What is wrong with you?
All I'm saying is imagine checking into this hotel and this is the first thing sitting in the lobby.
You guys.
Like, you're just adding charges, man. What are you doing?
I'm pressing charges.
What charges?
I hope you're happy. You're a fucking
That's wrong. That. Come on, have a seat.
Don't touch me.
You need anything else from me?
No, I'm good. Appreciate it, man.
How are my children stuck there with him and he treats them like shit? I am suing the out of you guys.
It's not gonna go anywhere.
And your bullshit state is God.
You live in the same state.
Yeah, and none of it is worth any thing. You let them black me. He did shit out of me and you're gonna stick me in jail. I said I did not want him with my children. He's abusive.
You didn't care about coming here.
Man, f you. You
Yeah.
didn't have a choice. You didn't look at
You always have a choice. Again, I don't understand. I don't understand the mindset. I really don't understand it.
all the times the cops have been called. You didn't look at any of it.
And you're still with
You
them.
just get, yeah.
So obviously you're not that concerned about your kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
Step right around this way up to that door
Where's my other shoe?
at the hotel where you kicked it off on the third floor.
I didn't kick anything off.
It's on the third floor of your hotel. You kicked it off when you didn't want to go, when you tried to kick the wall.
When I tried to kick the wall because I didn't want my children to be
That's what your
unsafe.
shoe is.
I didn't want my children to be unsafe. Don't touch me. That's why your wife and wonder why you're f***ing this.
To the right. Over here.
Don't tell me where to go.
Turn around. And
Go on.
let go.
Is somebody else? Excuse me. Is somebody else able to be with me? I don't want him touching me.
Sit.
No, I don't want you touching me. I don't want you touching me. I don't want you touching me.
Sit down.
Somebody-
Dude, she is
I don't want him touching me.
unbearable.
I don't want him touching me.
Insufferable.
Yeah. That was.
Some people don't fight fair in relationships.
Yeah, that's crazy. That whole experience from start to finish was just insane. Again, I pray for those kids or any kids in a similar situation. I don't understand always causing the scene in front of your kids and making it more traumatic than what it needs to be. But anyways, guys, that's been another video. I will go ahead and leave a in card, not really sure which side it's going to be on. For another video, it's similar. But drop down in the comments your thoughts and see you guys in the next one.